Hello, this is Fighting Irish with Operation Live and Let Die. Turn 7 or 13.7 KMT USA and KMT's turn. Alright, before I start, I want to put in my 2 cents. I don't think any of us are cheating. We're getting accused of cheating on this game. Each one of us got accused this past week for rolling dice or about fighting synchronisms, about battles. None of us, I trust my opponents. They're playing really good game. Panzer J and Global 36 Enthusiasts. We're playing a YouTube game for everybody to watch for fun. We're not experts at this game by any means. We are learning through the community just like everybody else. We have lots of questions, so we're trying to learn the best we can. But like I said, don't come out and say we're rolling dice and making it heavier than it should be, or harder, or anything like that. I'm throwing the dice in the box, and that's what it is. So is Global 36, and so is Panzer J. We do it on the website, we do it in the box. Either way, we're having fun with the game. So please, constructive criticism and helping us play the game is great, but please don't accuse us for cheating or lying or anything for that matter, because we're playing a YouTube war, or we can just play a private war. We're putting these videos for everybody to watch. We're all having fun here, so please let us keep having fun. And let's keep enjoying playing these games. I don't want to take these away from everybody. Now, let's get back to the turn. Let's do our tech rolls. USA has 7 tech. Apparently I need advanced artillery, heavy armor, heavy bombers, advanced sub-warfare, strategic rockets, heavy battleships, and heavy carriers. Let's do advanced artillery. We got a 7. Finally got that one. That took forever. Heavy armor. That looks like a 12, so we did get that. That is the 12 symbol for the heavy armor. Okay, heavy bombers, we need a 9. We got an 11. So we got that one. Let's do advanced sub-warfare. We got a 3. Let's do strategic rockets. We got a 3. Heavy battleships. We got a 9. And let's do heavy carriers to finish this out. And we got a 6. We did not get that. Okay. Let's move down over here to purchases. So this is what we're going to buy. We're going to lend lease advanced artillery to the French, a jet fighter to the FEC. We're going to upgrade a militia, build another militia, and an infantry. We're going to build another militia and a minor complex. Build 5 infantry and make this 2 advanced artillery, because I didn't think we were going to get it, and a medium tank. Build a attack transport and a advanced sub and 2 more destroyers. Let's do some housekeeping. Oh, and the Chinese have, KMT has 6, so they're buying 3 militia. Housekeeping. The British forgot to upgrade the militia on Sarahawk, so we'll move that one over and move it to think there was 2 here, and I might have done that off screen. I have to go back and look at the video. I think there was, well, if there isn't, I have to go back and look. I'm upgrading this militia to an infantry. If there was 3 originally, then there's 1 and 1. If there was only 2, now there's 1 and 1. If there was 3, then it'd be 2 militia, 1 infantry. And I believe I overspent because of the confusion with the rating. Take off a chip for one of the militia in London. Put the chip here, this IPP. Saving IPP. We lose the IPP because the Italians just took it. Okay. Combat, we're going to have a bunch. We got the battle boards laid out because we're going to have some battles here. In this first C-Zone, C-Zone 80, we're going to have, where is it? The coastal defense ship, the torpedo boat destroyer, and 1 advanced sub. It's going to go in, and Panzer J decided to submerge his sub, so they are not in the battle. So it will be just 3 ships on this single one because those subs chose to submerge. Next, this transport will go into C-Zone 80. If we succeed with these 3-on-1, we will take these 2 infantry from Algeria, go into Sardinia and Sicily, and claim them for the Americans. If we get that, I'll just put the flags there because I don't want to forget. And then that will lead into the next battle over here, which will be the 5 advanced subs, 2 destroyers, a heavy cruiser, and a battleship, and this jet fighter from Gibraltar, going into C-Zone 50 over here to attack this navy, which consists of 1 battleship, which will go to 8, 2 heavy cruisers, which will go 6, light cruiser goes 5, coastal defense, oh, that's the torpedo boat destroyer, that's a 2, these destroyers go 4, and the transports go there. Now the Axis decide to scramble 3 fighters, and 2 will be the Germany's, and 1 will be the Italians. And that would be, of course, if this fight is successful, we'll move to the big one. Okay, over in the Pacific, the Americans will move from C-Zone 99, moving this infantry off the Carolina Islands, and go to the Solomon Islands and claim that for the British, taking the, I believe, the bonus away from Japan. Okay, and then we're going to have a series of Chinese battles here. Okay, let's see. First off, we're going to have this cavalry go 2, 1, 2 in the Shantung. So we claim that for the KMT, or yeah, KMT. we have this one infantry break off from Szechuan. Let's see, do I have, yep, I have a KMT over here. He'll go into Hunan by himself, claim that for the KMT. And then we're going to have a battle here. And let's put this out here in the Pacific, right out here in C Zone 94. 6 infantry and 2 artillery, which means that that's 6, so I need 1. These 2 will, and then I will have 4 at once. Okay, and they will be going into Cheshkow or Cheshkwa, I can't say it, so don't make me say it. But either way, there's 2 militia there, 2 infantry, 2 fighters, and a tactical. Tactical defends at 5, the fighters defend at 6. And you're probably looking at me, that's not quite a good fight. So, after that is done, the Americans want to go in there. Since we can't fight together, the Americans will go in separate. And this tactical from Formosa, 1, 2, 3, will go into the fight. And from the card that's in Hong Kong, right there, we'll go into the fight. This jet fighter, this fighter, this bomber, and this tactical will fight. After they fight, we'll have another round of fighting. Also, from Hong Kong, this American, we have 4 Americans in the Hong Kong. 1 will break off and go into Kwangtung. Claim that for KMT. So that's 3 territories that they will claim right off the bat. Is there any more combat movements? Looking around, and I don't see any other combat movements for the Americans. So let's do this. Let's do this one first. All right, let's do the Chinese battle because it's a little smaller. We have 2 artillery with first strike. We're in mountains, so they're at 2. So here is the 2 at 2. We hit 1. Okay, so 1 militia is off the board no matter what. He does not get a shot back. Here is the 2 at 2. And we got a 10, so 1 will retreat. Because Chinese are afraid to fight. And here are the 4 ones going into the mountain territory. And we come close, but that was it. Okay, and here are the rebuttals. 1, 2 for the militia. Hit with the militia. 2 for the 4s. Misses with the 4s. The tactical out of 5. Miss with the tactical. Here are the 2 fighters. So a total of 3. So we'll lose the chip for the 3. The chip goes back to Szechuan. So now we have 4 2s. Attacking right here. Oh, let's get these out of the way. 4 twos. We got 1. So we'll lose a militia. Okay. And then defense, militia. Miss. 2 4s. Miss, miss. Tactical. Miss. 2 fighters. And hit 1. Okay. So we are down to 3 on 5. Here are the 3 twos. Hit nothing that turn. Okay, here's the 2 4. 2 infantry. It's got 2 10s. Tactical at a 5. Miss. 2 fighters. Hit 1. So we lose the infantry. Here's the 2 artillery. Attacking at 2. Hit nothing. Here's the 2 4s. Hit nothing. The 1 tactical. Nope. And 2 fighters. Got them both. So the battle is now over. Okay, here comes the Americans. Now this is a dogfight with the fighter and the jet fighter. So let's see what we can get. Here is the jet fighter. It rolls at an 8. Missed. Here's the 3 7s for the tacticals and bombers. Hit, hit. So we got 2. And the fighter at a 6, and we got a 6. So we got the 2 infantry and a fighter. But let's say he takes the tactical instead. So I'm assuming the tactical because it's the lower in defense. So let's do the 2 4s. And miss, miss. The tactical is at a 5. Miss. And 2 fighters for planes. Miss, miss. Everything missed. Okay, so these are gone. Okay, what we have left is 5 on 2 now. Okay, no more dog fighting, but then again it's all planes. So here's the jet fighter at 8. Hit, and the 3 7s. Hit, hit, and here's the 2 fighters for the rebuttal. And miss, miss. So the fighters all go down, and the Americans all go back to Hong Kong. Everybody will retreat to Hong Kong. Okay, we'll leave that theater. This has remained like this because there's nothing that goes in Kuo Chao. Oh, I can't say it, so don't quote me because I said it wrong. Now let's do this battle right here, the 3 on 1. Here's the coastal defense ship at a 6. Here is the advanced sub at 4. And here's the torpedo boat destroyer at 2. Here is the destroyer at 4. Okay, here is the torpedo. Here is the coastal defense ship. Here is the advanced sub. Here is the torpedo boat destroyer. It got a hit. The smallest one got a hit. Alright, let's do the rebuttal. Here's the destroyer at a 4. It barely missed. Okay, so all 3 ships survive. The Americans do take the transport, go up and take Sicily and Sardinia. Okay, now we have the big naval battle between the Americans and the Italians. This is a really close contest. They got 3 destroyers, so let's do the jet fighter. The jet fighter gets to go for a plane. See what he gets. He got a 4, so he does get a plane. So we'll put a 1. And since that was target select, let me find the dice. And a 1 for target select, or for the fighter. Okay, here is the battleship. That's a hit for the battleship because it needed an 8. Heavy cruiser, that's a 6. Got an 8. And 5, 6, 7. So 2, 3, 6, 7. All at 4. And I got 2. So total of 4 hits. 1 is a plane. Okay. So over here, 1 will be the torpedo boat destroyer. 1 will be the German plane. 1 will be the damaged battleship. And 1 destroyer. Those will be the 4 hits. Okay. Let's do the battleship. Let's start over. Here's the battleship. Got an 8, so we got 1. And 1, 2, 3 for the planes. Here's for the dogfight, so we do them separately. And 6, 5. So they got 2. So total of 3. And 2 for planes. But we only have 1 plane in the battle, so the jet fighter will go down. And let's see what else we have. We have 2 more 6s for the 2 heavy cruisers. Got 1 more, so that's 4. Okay, and then 3 destroyers. None on the destroyers. And then 1 for the torpedo boat destroyer. Okay, so we each got 4. And I will lose the jet fighter. So 1, 2, 3. Well, let's lose 3 subs. Let's start again. Round 2. Let's do the 5 4s. I count 1, 2, 3. 3 hits. Okay, when I find the 3. Okay, and then 1 heavy cruiser and 1 battleship. Hit on the battleship, so 4 hits total. Okay, so the 4 hits over here will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? I will roll for the light cruiser, which I forgot. Oh, let me do 2 light cruisers this round because I forgot to roll it this time, so I will roll 2. So here are the 2 destroyers. Both misses for the 2 light cruisers. Have 5s. They both miss. That was for last time and this time, so it doesn't matter. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 6s. And 1, 2, 3. I will take 3 damages. He has no destroyers. It don't matter. So I will lose 1, 2, 3. I lose 3. And he has 4. And I have 3 left. Here's my destroyer. Miss. Here's my heavy cruiser. Miss. And here's my battleship. Hit on the battleship, so I got 1 only on that fight. Okay, he has 4 2s or 4 6s. He got 1. So I will ding my battleship. We are even 3 all. Here's the destroyer. Miss. And my 2 6s, battleship and cruisers. Hit 1. So he will lose his cruiser. And he has 4 hits. Or 4 shots at me. He got 1, 2, 3. So it's over. The Americans have been eliminated from the Pacific or from the Mediterranean. He will have left on his card, which I will put right here, a damaged battleship, cruiser, and put 2 planes back into northern Italy. Okay, so this card is right here, and the 2 transports go here. So this is what he has, a battleship, a cruiser, and 2 transports left. His planes went back home. Okay, now I have a series of non-combat moves. Let's move the 2 coastal subs first into Sea Zone 79. They move down 1 from 48 to 79. About the carrier will go into Sea Zone 79, carrying 2 more jet fighters. Okay. They will come down. 2 advanced subs, 2 destroyers will also come into that sea zone from Sea Zone 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This light tank will move to Algeria. This infantry will move to Algeria. Over here, this sub from New Britain goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Joining the fleet in the card. In the Sea of Japan right there. This cruiser will go from 99 to 127. This coastal sub will go inside there to join the card with this fleet right here, right there. Okay. Non-combat transport will take 2 infantry off the Philippines and take them to Hong Kong. 1, 2. Just like that. Bing, bing. Okay. And I don't think the Americans are going to do anything else. Alright, let's purchase. Let's put all our purchases. Right here in China, they have their non-combat. They're moving to Sichuan. They're putting their 3 militia into Sichuan as well. So they go up 6. The KMT goes up 6 from 1 to 7. And CCP goes from 15 to 9. And let's put out the advanced sub and the transport and the 2 destroyers and 3 infantry into Washington. The tank goes into Washington. 2 advanced artillery into New York. Let me just throw those pieces around. 2 more infantry into New York, so it looks like that. Okay. Over here, the 2nd advance jet fighter will go to Bombay. Upgrade this militia, but we also put a militia there, so it's going to stay like that. And then a militia or an infantry will go there with the complex. So that takes care of those 3. And then this minor complex will go up here to Hokkaido with this militia. We'll go there. Okay, and all I see left is this artillery. Okay, we're going to roll a red dice and a black dice. Red, of course, is the allies. Black is the whoever wants to interdict it. Their one and only shot. Winner takes all. That makes it through. So, where did I put it? The advanced artillery goes to the capital right there. Okay, let's do wartime economy. I'll do them same dice. You rolled a 9. Okay, so I have the Americans 67. They go up 1 to 68. The Italians is 14. Plus 9. So 68 plus 7 or 12 is 89. And KMT 7. Okay. And that is the end of USA and KMT's turn. Let's do a review. Review of July 1942. The British over here bulked up London's defense to make it look nice and strong and pretty, but there's a huge air force and an infantry stack coming for it. The Americans might be a little too late building stuff to come. The naval battle in the Mediterranean. The Italians got the better of the Americans. They have a broken down battleship and a cruiser and 2 transports left. The Americans have a torpedo boat destroyer, a coastal ship, and a sub left in the Mediterranean. The French sub did its job in convoy, but I think the Italians forgotten. I was reading the rule books. It says warships. So I don't think they get the bonus because of that French sub being there at the end of the Italian turn. So instead of 1, I think it took 3 from them. Those pesky French are not helping their Italians out. Right here we have Battle of the Mines. We have Russians still, a bunch of Americans, a bunch of British still. This is going to be a hot contested place soon. The Italians build up, the British build up. This doesn't look good. I know Iran. China. Well, money-wise, KMT is doing great this late in the game. Bad-wise, they have no support. Hong Kong looks pretty strong, but Anzac, there's not much there. Pacific-wise, there's not much here. You go to the Sea of Japan, you see a bunch of American ships hanging around both sides. The Americans want to make a homestead somewhere right there. They think that they should keep a piece of Japan for themselves for one reason or another. And I think that is the end of this turn. This is the end of Operation Live or Let Die. It turns 13.7 going to January 1943. And handing it over to Panzer J in Germany, 14.1. Fighting Irish out. Thank you.